Hello and welcome to another Let's Play with the Keepers Inc. I'm going to do today a short Let's Play to test the quality of my sound and things. This will be uploaded and should everything go okay, it will be followed by a continuous series. If not, well, we'll be making some adjustments and then doing that. I hope to run for about 4 to 5 episodes for this first season. And then I have invited some other people to join me on a Let's Play, and I'll be doing that from now on. Without further ado, we shall start. Thank you. Okay, so I'm here in the Purple Nebula again. This is a custom-built ship. I plan on building a station and having some fun while I do it. There's about an hour on this recording. Be split up into hopefully 3 or 4 segments, at which point they'll be uploaded, and hopefully that will work well with the audio on there without too much background noise. You'll have to excuse my lining up and crashing on this. Oh, just to let you know, this is post-commentary. I'm not trying to record this while playing. In fact, my computer is actually now downstairs, so recording while playing is close to impossible unless it's very late at night. So that's one of those things. So yeah, I get myself lined up here, and on the back of this ship I actually have a small mining vessel that I can use for gathering resources from the get-go. There is a few resources within the ship, but not many. I have very little uranium in this, so I need to find uranium straight off. There is an ore scanner on here and an antenna that works, so that will work in my favour. Anyway, once I get this all lined up, the building process will start. Yes, I do fiddle around for a couple of minutes, so you'll have to excuse me on this. There we go, all done and dusted. And as you can see, there is no med bay on here. I have the recharge station, so I will be in need of a med bay as soon as possible. Now, this was the very first time I've actually used Dxtory and actually had the option for show cursor. This was probably a bad idea, considering the fact that it was actually showing the cursor from underneath. So, but it's done now. I'll know for next time. So you'll have to excuse the black blotch around the cursor. The outside cargo container there is linked from the inside, so it makes it nice and easy to gather to materials and things and access them. So as I start to build the platform out here, I work on this a short time. Speed up most of the way through this though. You don't need to watch me do this by hand. If this is your first time watching a Let's Play, all I'm doing is left clicking and placing individual blocks. Doesn't take me that long. But I have set this to double speed, so... Yep, working well so far. The idea behind this is to build a platform out and make it so that it goes down the cliff a little. Well, down the asteroid a little. Once that's done, that will give me space to start to build something else. Well, there's the front half of this completed. Well, I'm back on board. Gonna go and have a look now and see. Now my power is restored. Also move the ship up a little bit so that it's level with the platform, and I can build down the side there. I have to say the station's working out quite well so far. The way it's designed, I'm hoping that I'll be able to build quite far out and have a nice quiet front to it, with an exit to the side for other ships and docking. Nice refining area. I don't know how much I'll be actually doing of that, but we shall see. I'm just thinking about whether or not to take out the drill. Might as well repair the ship while I'm there. I think that's everything done. So I'm just checking the fuel levels of the ship on the back, the mining vessel. Going to jump in that now and give that a test run. When the magnet releases, that'll be good. So now to decide what I need first. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna add in the fuel from the other two and spread it off to each reactor. Better having 4 reactors going than just 2 with extra uranium in them. So there's one. And there's number 2. And get this show on the road. Well, from this point on, I know I need certain things. One of them being iron, platinum, magnesium. And of course nickel. I'm probably going to skip most of this annoying drilling. You can see what I'm doing. I go in about 3/4 of the way here and eventually pop all the way out the other side after going up and round and twisting around a little bit. Surprisingly, not damaging this vessel very much at all. Okay, so I'm going to dock with this the ship and offload my cargo. The last section's there, nicely sped up. Now I did actually turn off my refinery to conserve power, so I'm going to go and switch that back on. There's the assembler. Most of the top deck there is the actual assembler, refinery, and etc. All with an armor plate around it. So the only mod on this ship that's actually a requirement, well, actually no, there's two that's a requirement, is the Colt's consoles and the uranium centrifuge. And get a few of the parts I need going on here. I'm going to take the ship back out again. Some more drilling. So I'm going to pop this onto a fast slide by again, and yeah, I'll be back shortly. So I'm off mining again, and more drilling, more going through. Eventually I hope to upgrade this craft to allow for more drills, meaning faster and less time doing this. Will be much more helpful. I will probably add an extra 2 or 3 drills to allow me to get through the rocks faster. But for now I do have quite a lot of material. I'm only short on a few things, so I'm actually going to cut the rest of my drilling process, as it's quite long and extensive, and speeding it up is really just not helping. So I'm going to cut to the rest of that until I start building, and yeah, I'll see you then. So having been mining for a short while, I've collected quite a few ores, and just going to drop those off and put them all in the refinery. Some of them in the storage boxes. There is a lot of ore in there already. I'm just checking what I've got here. Making sure I split up the ores, and it does equal parts, so I get a bit of each as I'm making new stuff. So I finally made use of the uranium centrifuge, remembered it was there, and yeah, had forgotten about it up to that point, so I have more than enough uranium there now. Taking down just enough parts to build another small ship. Maybe even a drone. At this point I haven't really decided. Do need to finish off part of the platform though, so now I have more than enough stuff. So I start here with the leg, as most small ships start. I lay a landing gear. So after some more fiddling with my inventory, I finally got what I needed made. Some motors, a couple of the reactor rods, or reactor components, and away we go. The building process. Doesn't take long to do this, so I had no real plan at this point. Figured I'd actually better save. One thing I hadn't thought of up to this point was the thruster components. I've not made any, so I did need to go back and do that. You get the basic outline of this ship, and I will be finishing this off probably next episode now. Lots to do with this. Probably going to be a constructor ship. Can we build the space station a bit faster? So after adding some components into my list there, I managed to get the requirements for the thrusters and get the first two completed. Trying very hard not to cannibalise my main ship. But I will do if I need to, so. way more fiddling with my inventory here, trying to see if I can squeeze out the right components. Didn't help at this point as my son decided to put on Fireman Sam in the background. Yes. So by this point I was quite distracted. But I'm not really blaming it on my 2.5-year-old, honestly. There we go, thruster points completed. So here we are, the end of episode 1. Hopefully we will see you again for episode 2. Take care, don't remember to like and subscribe. This has been another Let's Play with the Keeper's Inc. And your host, Dennis Smith.